I'll never forget the day a student named Deandre came to me after school. He stood in the doorway, backpack on his shoulder, like he wasn't sure if he should stay or go. And then he said something that stopped me right where I stood. He said, "Dr. Payno-Simmons, this is the first class where I didn't feel like I had to prove I'm not a problem. I'm a person, and I have a right to be here." Moments like that, those are what shaped me as a teacher, principal, district administrator, and TA provider. These are the stories I'll be sharing in the Chronicles of a Classroom Teacher with Dr. Ruthie Payno-Simmons. Today's moment is called The Power of One Teacher. But let me go back to Deandre. What he said hit me deep. Because when a student says something like that, you know they've been carrying a story no one's asked to hear. Deandre was brilliant. He was the kind of thinker who could see patterns other people missed. But he'd learned to hide that brilliance behind jokes and side comments just to survive classrooms that didn't make space for him. He told me how, in other classes, teachers called him disruptive, he got excited about ideas, or defensive when he asked too many questions. He said, "After a while, I just stopped talking." But here's what I know. When kids stop talking, it isn't because they have anything to say. It's because somewhere along the way, someone stopped listening. So I listened. And then I started weaving Deandre's world, his music, his stories, his neighborhood, his rhythm into the way we learned together. We analyzed lyrics with the same rigor we gave to poetry. We connected math patterns to beats and loops. We talked about the systems that shaped the stories we read and the ones that shaped us. Slowly, I watched him lean back in, not just into the lesson, but into himself. He started mentoring younger students, staying after class to tinker with ideas, smiling in a way that said, "I belong here." Then one afternoon, as we packed up, Deandre said, "You know, school used to feel like something I had to survive, but in here, I feel like I can thrive and be me." That's the moment that stays with me, because culturally relevant teaching isn't about good intentions or inclusive posters on the wall. It's about relationships. It's about seeing the brilliance in a student long before they believe it themselves, and then designing learning that reflects that brilliance back to them. Deandre reminded me that when students feel seen, they don't just show up, they rise up, and that's the work. That's the calling. That's the power of one teacher who chooses to see the whole child. The power of one teacher.